Alright, so today we will be doing discussion 13, Identity Part 2, and we'll be starting off with prompt number 2. It's kind of a long one. And it says, do you agree with a version of the body theory of personal identity? Consider the merits of the following versions of the body theory or any other variants you would like to discuss. So A, me and my body are a living biological organism. Yes, I do believe that I'm very much attached to my body. I do believe that if my current body dies and, isn't saved, there's no current technology that would help me, exist elsewhere. Unless the afterlife is real, I guess there's that. So I do believe in that sense I am my physical, biological self. But I also believe independently of that, I am my consciousness. Because identity has its own moral characteristic, its own principles and values, separate of whatever body it's in, even separate of its memories. It's possible that it could still have those core values. I think that is kind of the crux of what makes identity. Just kind of my thoughts on that. B, you are your body as a physical object, which may be a functional object like a car or a computer that could have its parts switched out, still be the same car or computer. Yeah. So I believe wholeheartedly that if you switched all my body parts, but my brain was the same, and I continued to have the same conscious experience as I did previously, outside of the trauma, coming from, having to change out my entire body, then yeah, I'm still the same person. Maybe not the same human, but definitely I think I would still be the same person in my own thoughts on that. And I'll do one more. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, actually D is something I've already kind of stated, that you are being made up of both your physical body and your psychological self, or your immaterial soul. Note that this means you would not continue in either if either component was lost. So like I said, if there was a way to take my consciousness and say put it inside a computer or into another body, then I do believe that I survive and I continue. That's my personal belief. I just also believe that currently there's no real way to completely do that. Like, I don't think you can completely change out my brain and I still have the same consciousness. It's not currently possible. I think it might be possible in the future, but I don't know. So yeah, that's just, I think honestly, gaining technology will be the first thing to get us there. As far as like projecting our consciousness into like a computer, I know a bunch of like different old pagan practices, try to practice things like astral projection, and truly believed in it. The ability to separate their consciousness or their soul from their body and go and explore. I know people who have had near-death experiences who have told me things like they watched us save their lives from like above us somehow. So there's that. So it's hard to say what consciousness really is, or if a soul is real, and what near-death experiences can really tell us. If it could have all just been hallucination, his mind disassociating with reality in order to spare himself some of the pain. That is one possibility. Or it could be something spiritual that occurred, and he could have really been floating above us, watching us save his life. I don't know. But I think that will close out for this discussion. Got one more to do, and then I gotta do a nice little reply video for somebody. Alright, y'all have a good night now.